welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1-2 now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a pitch. Right down to shoot. 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero drifts towards it, makes the grab, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And here it comes. Soft contact in the air, and that will fall. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. First and second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal singing. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, this guy's got sort of between, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
The wind of the pitch. Center field. Lee moving under it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. And Bichette is retired.
Good arm side run and that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Right side. Luciano fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that'll do it. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Genesis Cabrera. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
All tied up here at the top of the second. That's towards center. He's got it. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And he deals. Popped up. Under it. And that'll do it. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Back now in Toronto. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. We're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. And another ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This one popped up. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. but there's no play for him, and that's going to extend the inning.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. You got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Two outs. Falling behind 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Leo Jimenez on deck for the Blue Jays. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and now Marco Luciano.
Marco Luciano.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. One out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So here's Wade now. And another ball. The count 2-1, and there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Jelly getting loose as well. Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Comes the 2-2. That's the 3rd. Chapman fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder. down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
This place is buzzing right now. Winning run on first, and everyone's looking to celebrate.
So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. It's the outside corner with that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch. That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The winning run at third here in the last half of the third. And that one upstairs. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Dylan Tate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Elliot Ramos. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Brett Wisely. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Man at second. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. Out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now it's Matt Chapman. 2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-2. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. wisely. The runner at third, Canna, on at first with 2 down. To the right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Now into the ball game on defense, Brett Wisely. He takes over as the new first baseman. Tristan Beck comes on now. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. The winning run on second base. And that's outside. 2-1. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. And another ball. Spencer Horwitz hitting on deck circle. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. Gone. An absolute smash to left. And the Blue Jays walk it off for the win.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.